Hi everybody, welcome to another video from Lestats Gaming Live, and today we are going to play Civilization 5. Yes, this is my first Let's Play, and well, I chose Civilization 5 is a game and a series that I love. I've played Civilization since I first had a computer. The first computer I bought was bought for my parents, and they bought it from a friend that worked in IT. He gave us the computer with a CD with some apps there, and one of the programs that was on that CD was, well, Civilization 2. I think it was Civilization 2. I know it was Civilization. I'm pretty sure it was 2, but I don't quite remember. And I know I've lost countless hours playing that game on that old computer. So, for this game, because Civilization is a very slow-paced game, and that's one of the reasons I loved it. I chose I chose a map that is going to make this Let's Play less boring. So it's a duel, as you can see right here. There's only two players, me and another player, and it's played on archipelago map, so it's going to be a lot of small islands. Because the terrain is limited, there's not going to be much exploration involved, so I'm going to be able to skip a lot of turns, and that will improve the pace of the game a little bit, so it doesn't get incredibly slow, because Civilization games can last for hours and hours and hours and even days. I know I've put up lots of hours into some games. So my soldiers discovered some ruins over here. Ruined. Yeah, I think there's something in Family Guy about this word. And my men are going to visit those ruins and win some bonus for me. Yes, money. Let's put them on automated again. More ruins. So I'm exploring my small island, and in the meantime Rome has grown. And as you can see, the island is pretty much just this little bit over here. Oh, in these ruins I found a map which shown me some things around, and one thing that it shows me is my enemy. My enemy is right here, pretty close. So Civilization is a race. It's always a race to see who's more far ahead on technology, and well, just like real life, it's about who has the pointier stick. So if you have a big army, the surrounding nations will be too afraid to mess with you, but as always, that's a very delicate balance, so you have to be able to balance your economy and your army and the development of your civilization. So right here you can see that because I only know this portion of the map, the mini-map here at the bottom is a little bit off scale, so everything is very big, but as you get to know more of your world, the scale of the minimap changes, and when you first circumnavigate the world, you get the real perspective of what size the world is. So I'm going to advance a few turns. I am building a worker in my first city, that because I am a Roman, my first city is called Rome, of course. I am seeing that I forgot to change the name of my character, and it says Augustus Caesar, not my real name, as you could imagine. I have my worker, and I'm going to put it on the automated build improvements mode. I always put all my workers in this mode, and they are going to go around my city and improve the tiles so the yield from them is better. So what else can I build right now? The granary helps the city grow faster, and that is always good, but as I said before, civilization is a race, and building more cities is always good. So maybe I will build a new city over here on this side. This region is very rich. There's citrus here, and sheep, and more sheep, and stone. So maybe I'm going to build it over here on this spot. Let's see. A monument will be good culture-wise, and you will see in a few minutes that culture is a very important part of this game. Every Civilization 5 has some new gameplay changes, and I think culture was one of the things that changed more from the last game. As I told you, I've played all Civilization since 2, so if you haven't, you won't notice this kind of gameplay changes. But when you play a game for so long, and then you get to a new version, and some things are different, you kind of notice that right away. So building on culture, should I do that? Or food? Let's open this panel and see what the unworked tiles have to offer. Not much. Yeah. Let's go for a monument. And now queue some other buildings, so you can you don't have to put only one thing on your queue. Oh, I did change production. That's not what I wanted. So monument, and now add to queue, settler, and then granary. While you are building a settler, your growth is stopped, as you can see on this tooltip, but the food excess that usually makes your city grow, that is displayed right here, is turned into production, so you can build the settler faster, but it still takes a long time. As you can see, 12 turns. So let's keep a few more turns. Pantheon found. This is religion based. It means that my opponent has founded a pantheon already. Religion works very differently in Civilization 5 than it did in previous games.
He who commands the sea has command of everything.
So I researched sailing because, well, since this is an island map, sailing technology is going to be very important. So let's queue some things right here too on the technology. And since I'm Roman, I have the possibility to build a legion, since as long as I have iron. So I'm going to put this on my queue and work on getting the legion. Can my guys cross seas now? No. So this made up policy is because I've reached 30 of culture, so I may get some useful bonus from social policies, and I'm going to choose, let me see, I'm going to choose liberty because soon that will give me a free settler, and that's a real time saver. In the meantime, it will give me one culture for every city, and when I get to the next level, I will be able to choose from citizenship or republic and get the bonus associated with that too. So liberty, and now in 40 when I get 40 points, 40 culture points, I will have another policy. So, and you can see here that it predicts that it will be in 21 turns, because I produce 2 of culture by every turn. So my monument is going to be built next turn. There it is. And now work on a settler has begun, and that means that the growth of the city is temporarily stopped. And there will be 20 turns until I have my new settler. This is the rank of food surplus. Because I have none, I get a 0 here, but that's not really true.
The meek shall inherit the earth, but not it.
So my workers were stopped because I hadn't researched anything that they could use here, because there was forest all around, but I think they now will start working on something. Yeah. As you can see, they are doing something. And as you can see, my border sometimes expands. That is because of culture too, but because of this city culture. So the city produces 4 culture every turn, and that means that in 14 turns it will grow again. It will grow into one of the neighborhood tiles. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. I don't know where these barbarians came from, really. I really don't, because I've been there. There's no barbarian encampment there. So where are these guys coming from? But unfortunately that means that I'll have to retreat the workers here and stop their work. Sleep.
Cities, like military units, can defend against attackers.
So, because there is an enemy around, I can bombard them. So I had my only military unit away from my city, which is never a good idea. But I did that because I thought I was safe. Which I now realize was a mistake. So I will bombard these guys again. Oh yeah. There's a barbarian encampment right there. I don't think it was there before. So, those guys will get killed. They haven't... they didn't attack me.
We have...
That unit is almost dead. Barbarians aren't usually a big problem. But then again, they usually don't catch you unprepared like they did here. So because of my unit's victories on the field, they got a promotion, and I used that promotion to heal them instantly. My city managed to kill the other barbarian unit, and that means I get to put the workers on automated again. I will now crush this barbarian encampment and get some gold while doing it, but there's already another barbarian unit, and that's not cool. So I have a 50% bonus against barbarians, but my unit is already weakened and theirs is not, and things are not looking good. Yeah, I'm going to retreat, get into friendly territory, or at least try, because they are likely to pursue me, and they did, and they killed my only unit, which, as you can imagine, is terrible, but I have enough money to buy a new warrior. So I'm going to stop right here, and You just have to click on the watch part 2 button to see if the barbarians kill me or not. You can also visit my channel, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter, and go to the blog. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy part 2. Bye.